Hi, my name is Ken Lyon. I'm a member of the products team here at Latitude Geographics. Today I'm going to be showing you how to use cascading form elements to dynamically engage your end users using Geocortex Workflow 5. Let's take a look. Okay, so here's an example of a workflow that uses cascading dropdowns. This one's showing crime information for LA County. You can choose a bureau of the police, then it shows the divisions within that bureau, and then it shows the types of crime that took place within that division. If I go back and choose a different region, a different bureau, then it clears the division and type, and then we see different items in the list. So let's take a look at the workflow itself and see how this works. To save time, I've got this already written. I'm just going to show you the key parts of what makes it special. So we have three drop-down lists. There's the bureau, division, and the type. So the first one's just a regular query. There's nothing really special about that in terms of the cascading behavior. The key thing is this here, depends on. So you can see that the divisions drop-down depends on bureau drop-down. And what that means is the sub-workflow that populates this is only going to be run when the first one changes. So that's different from the normal behavior, which would be on the loading of the form. So let's take a look at the sub-workflow that populates the division. You can see it has a query. So we're querying a web map here. And then the where condition, you can see we're looking for rows where the region bureau is the value chosen in the bureau drop-down list. So we're filtering based on what was chosen in the first drop-down list. And then for the third one, select type, you can see it depends on the division drop-down list. And it's got a slightly different query. This one's a bit more advanced. What we do is, first of all, we're looking up the division. So we're matching the name from the division. But then in this case, what we're actually doing is we're getting the geometry. And we're going to get the actual geographical area, and we're going to a spatial query. And so what we're doing here is we're actually searching on a different endpoint here. We're using the LA crime web map. And in this case, we're using the geometry. So in other words, we're searching the geographical area of that division to find all the crimes that took place in there. And in this case, we're only outputting the type. And I think, yes, we're doing distinct values. So you only get one row for each one. And then we populate them into the drop-down list. Now, another thing about this that's worth mentioning is you might notice the data is not actually in order. So if I go to LAST region 2, I think it is, yep, you'll see that South Los Angeles is above Lomita. It should be under here. Actually, it should be under Marina Del Rey as well. So to fix that, what we can do is we go to populating the bureau, and we're outputting st_name. If we order by that same field, I'm going to save this. And then we don't need to reload the page, we can just cancel the workflow and then run it again. And now you can see South Los Angeles appears at the right place in the list. So that's been a quick look at cascading dropdowns. I hope you found this helpful. Thanks for your time.